Hey everybody out there, this is Texas Know-How, and I wanted to review my new Kershaw knife here. It's new to me, but I think it's been out on the market for a little while. This is the model 1775. It's also called a OD-1 on some of the packaging. This came in a box for me, but some people are getting it kind of in the hard plastic type of container that you can hang up in the store on the shelf. This surface on this side is a G10 plastic. It's let's see how you can see the niceness of that, but it's got a nice feel to it, real good grip. And then the other side is all stainless. It's got a clip for a carry system, pocket clip, with 2 Allen screws there. And this can be remounted on the other side here. So you can carry it in your pocket tip down, or you can carry it in your pocket tip up, depending on how you like to pull it out of your pocket and have it handy to use. I actually have it stored in my pocket like this, tip down, which is not the way it was when I bought it. It was on the other side of the knife, the clip was. A couple of neat features about this knife are the deployment system here. Now this is a 2-to-1 ratio lever that's going to move 90 degrees. It's going to move from this position to back inside the knife, but the blade, if you'll notice, is going to move from its closed position all the way to its open position, which is 180 degrees. So it's 90 and 180, 2-to-1. And what that does for you is it makes it very fast. It has a frame lock right here, easy to put back in with one hand, as you can see. Let me show that deployment one more time. Extremely fast. Another good thing I like about this knife is it's right at the 3 inches. I believe the official length of this is 2.94 inches on that blade. So it's good in all states to carry it. It's not going to get you in any kind of trouble. But look at that blade. It's just beautiful. It's a great design. And as with all Kershaws, it's very sharp. Let me come up here and see if you can see the blade a little better. I'll tilt it there for you. On the other side, you can actually see the 1775 is the model, and it's made in the US. It's a Lee Williams design, which is, I'm sure, one of their designers, or at least someone that does design work for them. And the blade really opens smoothly, and I think it's because it's hard to see on this video, but it actually has a ball bearing looking mount to it in here. It's hard to see it in there, but I think it's on kind of a ball bearing. I'm not sure about that part, so don't quote me on it, but something about it makes it very smooth. It definitely has a little hole here for a lanyard you could put through it, and held together with screws like normal. I've really enjoyed carrying this knife. It's kind of turned into my favorite. It's the one that's in my pocket most of the time, and I can pull it out and quickly cut something. Feels good in your hand. It's got a great design to it. Locks really stiff. Now I will tell you, when I first got this, I was amazed at how hard this was to push back. And I've noticed on some of the reviews online, people are saying, man, it's about as hard as my finger could push on that to get that to open. But I want to tell you, after I've carried it for a couple of months now, that it is really smooth and easy to push. So it just needed some break-in time, and also put just a drop or two of oil on it every once in a while in the mechanism here. Looking down through the back of it's kind of neat too. You can see that really thin blade. It's probably not coming through on the camera, but you can see the base of the blade right here where my thumb is thick, and then it just goes almost into thin air because you're looking at the sharp side of the blade. But that's kind of cool. Like I said, carries good in my pocket. It weighs 3.2 ounces by my measurements. You'll see that people online are saying 3.2 to 3.4. I actually measured it just now with a calibrated scale, and it was 3.22. And just for grins, I switched my scale over to grains because I do reloading, and I wanted to know, how does that compare to bullet weight? Well, it's 1,400 grains. Kind of interesting there. The kind of steel it is actually designed by Sandvik, that's S-A-N-D-V-I-K, Material Technology, and it is a 14 C28N stainless steel on that blade. That's a Rockwell hardness of around 58 to 60, just so you know what kind of blade you're talking about here. But it holds the edge good, and I really like it. I mean, you can see from the factory edge little striations where they've sharpened it, so it's not a mirror finish on that, but it is definitely sharp. Just slice right through stuff, so I've had to be careful with it. But there's my review of the Kershaw OD-1, which is a model 1775. And I have seen folks tell me, or other online reviews of this, that some of them say 1775X. I don't know what that means. This knife will cost you between $35 and $45, depending on where you get it. I happened to get mine at Cabela's. Fell in love with it. Also thought that little deployment system there would hang on my pants or something, but it's in line with the knife itself, and so when it hangs in my pocket, it really doesn't catch on anything. It's down, looks good in there. That is something to note though. If you have the clip on this side, your pocket's about this level, so you only see the very top of this knife out of your pocket. If you have the clip on the other side, and this is what I didn't like about it, not necessarily that I couldn't get to it or flip it out as quick or whatever, but if you hang the clip right here, you got all that showing above your pocket, so it's like a little kind of a triangular shape sticking up out of your pocket. It looks a little different. I didn't really like it. It kind of drew attention to my knife, so I flipped the clip over on this side, but I really like it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos.